Was sollen wir da machen? Beschaffe die Kleidung der königlichen Bedienung.
Bread rolls, pancakes,
Look out!
cabbage flatbread.
Die.
City tournament. What an occasion, eh?
Frage ist ja, bei wem soll ich ihn holen? Ihn hier?
Here they are. The best fabric.
Greetings. I'd like to...
Surely you can wait a while. I have a customer here. Here you are. The finest fabric. Intricate work. You won't find the likes anywhere else in this town.
No more than I'd expect after the amount they cost. Thanks. I'll gladly recommend you if anyone asks. And you impatient fella, what was it you wanted?
You must be Franta Cooldown.
I am. And who might you be?
I'm Henry. I heard you're supposed to serve at the City Council Assembly.
I am. What's it to you?
Supposing I took the job on for you. You can put your feet up, fill your belly, and I'll do all the work for you.
Look here. It's not like I'm all that keen on it, but it's well paid. Apart from that, it's a bit of a pain in the arse. Them councillors stuffing their faces and guzzling wine, while I run around like a bugger with pitchers so they don't run dry. Why would you want to stick your nose in there?
Linen canvas. The softest linen canvas. Come and buy the finest canvas.
I just have to get in there, understand? I have an important message for the king about a plot against him.
But why would you want to get to him as a waiter?
But it could be that someone from the council is mixed up in it, so I have to be incognito. See?
I see.
I see.
All right, then. To begin with, you'll need confirmation that you've worked as a waiter at the council and you're capable of serving even His Majesty. Look here. Do you have any idea what's expected of you? Can you tell different wines apart and that?
Yep.
Of course. Who do you take me for?
All right. No need to get upset. Show the confirmation to the head butler. Tell him I sent you and think up some good excuse. Clear?
That makes sense.
And you'll need a waiter's livery. I had a brand new one made. Here it is. I look like a prick in it. Hopefully it'll sit better on you. The main thing is, don't lose it before the assembly or get it covered in shit.
Thanks. I won't disgrace you, I promise.
You better not.
Das war ja easy. So, und jetzt? Melde dich zum... Wie, das war schon? Okay.
Franta Cooldown sent me. I'm to stand in for him at the council assembly.
Franta's not coming? What's wrong with him?
He crippled his leg. He can't even stand up. Never mind serve guests.
Is it serious? That's all we need. Having to find a new waiter.
No, it won't come to that. It just looks like a twisted ankle. A few days, and he'll be right as rain.
All right. Well, I suppose we'll just have to manage with you for today. We can't be without a waiter here, when the king himself will need waiting on. So, let's have a look at you. Have you got Franta's certificate?
Sure. Here it is.
Everything's in order. Now, about your livery. You know a good waiter by his properly seated cap, and you don't have one at all. Without a tunic, you're no royal waiter, just a common alehouse boy. And have you forgotten your hose? I can't let you into the chamber. You can put your steel aside in front of the council chamber, along with your other stuff. You won't be needing it anyway. You don't want to be dragging a load if you're running around tables. The royal waiter's livery has strict rules. So get changed quick and come back on time.
Okay. Noch was? Ja.
Here I am.
Let's have a look at you then. You've got a waiter's cap, a tunic you have. Hose are good. It's a good thing you've got no steel on you. You need to be light on your feet to run around tables. What is that? Oh, go and get it laundered and get back here quickly.
Blut? Huh? Where? Mal gucken, vielleicht reicht es ja auch, wenn wir jetzt hier in so einen Wasserdruck gehen. Wenn wir irgendwo einen finden.
Closing. Last chance.
Fine, Temp. Kauft ein! Kauft ein!
Aber hier auf dem Marktplatz irgendwo ist ja natürlich Jungs einer.
Hey?
At your service, sir.
Jetzt sind die Sachen ja theoretisch sauber. Machen wir hier mal auch noch. Das geht nicht? Okay.
An occasion, eh? Will you go? Don't shove.
God be with you. Whittler, gather round! Come and see! This fella bought 3 pigs from his neighbor, insisting he would pay him.
Here I am.
Let's have a look at you then. You've got a waiter's cap, a tunic. It's a good thing you've got no steel on you. Everything as it should be. Glad to see it, lad. Do you know what your duties are? For an inexperienced greenhorn like you, it'll be a great responsibility.
Well, I'll happily listen to any advice. I wouldn't want to foul things up.
I should certainly hope not. Now listen. A good waiter should stand in a corner, look willing and ready, and not get in anyone's way. In short, behave as if you're not there. But when one of the gentlemen calls for wine, you run and pour it for him on the double. You'll find the pitchers on a table by the door to the chapel. You take one and go to their table and pour for them. White Tokaib or red monastery wine.
White or red, by the door to the chapel. Got it.
But for Councillor Adam of Zarzhitz, you must not pour at all. When he drinks, he disrupts and makes trouble. So the assembly has to be interrupted, or otherwise it never reaches an end. We can't allow that to happen in the presence of the king.
All right. Sir Adam of Zarzhit stays dry.
And if the king himself wants wine, you pour for him with lowered eyes. Don't look at him. And the most important thing?
To stay in the background and keep quiet until someone asks me something?
Correct. The councillors have a lot to discuss, and they certainly don't need any interruptions. And in general, a good waiter has to be invisible, blind, and deaf.
Oh? I thought I had to keep my ears pricked.
Well, yes, but only to what anyone wants from you. No excuses, and provide everything that anyone wants from you. Understood?
Absolutely. I'm a waiter, after all. Not some street gossip monger.
Correct. And if you manage not to botch it up, you can even rise on the social ladder. Not just anyone can serve the King of Hungary, but you'll manage it. Right?
Sure.
I know everything I need to. I can do it.
Excellent. Put away your things here. It's easier to serve with a lighter load. You can wait in the cubbyhole for the servants.
Gutenberger Stadtrat. Morgen. Wein einschenken. Ein Gast bestellt Wein und zwar entweder Tukaja oder Klosterwein, indem er dich ruft und seine Hand hebt. Falls du unsicher bist, kannst du ihn bitten, die Bestellung zu wiederholen. Auf dem Tisch in der Ecke des Raums stehen 2 Weinkaraffen. Nimm die mit dem Wein, den der Gast trinken möchte, und geh mit der Karaffe zu seinem Tisch. Im Dialog wird der Option angezeigt, den Wein einzuschenken. Nachdem du den Gast bedient hast, kannst du die Karaffe zurückbringen oder abwarten, ob der nächste Gast denselben Wein möchte. Bewertung der Bedienung. Achte darauf, Gäste nicht zu lange warten zu lassen oder ihnen den falschen Wein einzuschenken. Wiederholte Verzögerungen oder Fehler werden nicht toleriert.
There are the pictures of wine.
Current Waffenarsenal is a
Hopefully I
joke.
won't splash
And
anyone's
on top of
shoes.
that, the army was requisitioning from it. Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any Räuber in the domain?
A cup of red.
What are you
And
getting
don't you
at,
skip
Eldris?
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Hinnick, the Dry Devil, used that thing. That Hackenbücher. Hand cannon. Can you believe
Come now,
it?
waiter. I wanted
Where
red.
did they get them?
You're the one who should know where they got them, since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them, Herrgott. It is eine
wie
Schande
kann ich
when
dir das
Come
jetzt-
now,
outlaws
waiter.
have better
I wanted
weapons
red.
than the city
Ja, und
garrison.
wie kann ich dir das
And
jetzt...
Herr König surely knows this
Sorry.
too.
What is it, Eldris? You smell
Thank
a
you,
eel?
waiter.
What I smell is that your stubborn heads do not realize what Schwierigkeiten this is. The Dry Devil is running
Are you
free.
blind?
There are Raubritter everywhere in the region. We have the army bearing down, and you want to defend yourselves
I fancy
with
some
a few
Tokai.
rusty halberds.
Refill,
And who
boy.
is it you want to fight? Exactly. The merciful King Sigismund is providing us with protection, isn't he?
That's
Herr
not a good
König
idea,
and
sir.
his army
This is
will not
unbelievable.
be here forever.
Shut up! The king can arrive at any moment.
Waiter,
What if he
pour me
had-
red wine.
What then? We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
You're right, Eldris. But where can we get the coin for better equipment?
We can always confiscate the property of the king's enemies, nicht wahr?
We are more than familiar with the jämmerlich state of our armory. And the king is surely aware of it as well. Maybe if he waived some of the taxes?
The king fears that this town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for
Ach,
war.
das sind so
So you
Hunde.
suggest we just
Aw.
wait with arms crossed for the Raubritter to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation. We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht?
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city
I fancy
and the
some
state of the
Tokai.
public baths.
Refill, boy.
That's not a good idea, sir.
This is unbelievable.
Isn't it the same thing?
So, the cleanliness of the city is not what it should be. The current baths in the city fall far short of covering all the citizens' needs.
Is everything all right?
No.
We do have the
There's
new bath
nothing
and
you
hop
can
ring.
do about it. Come
Adam's
closer.
old ones, but I hear the hop ring part.
I need something from you. There is an item in my study that I confiscated from a female thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
And what is it?
A silver goblet. She sneaked into Sir Ulrich's house and stole it. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city upside down to find the culprit. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
Certainly, sir. I'll be right back.
Come back with it straight away, understood?
More baths? Surely not.
The need for cleanliness and citizens' health should not be underestimated.
Nor overestimated. If someone needs to wash, there's a river just a
Nice.
few steps from the city
Whose
wall.
silver might this be?
Certainly. And they can get leeches there for free as well. And while he's there, a man can shave and take a... you-know-what.
So what? Going to the baths is neither a civic duty nor a right.
Have you forgotten the black...
So, did you find it?
I did, Master Bailiff. Here it is.
Not so loud. Show it here. That's it. And now go back to your job.
Keeping the city clean is important, but we don't have money to spare. Arguing about who is going to wash where and how is a waste of time.
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way.
Hey, waiter!
At least
Pour
until
me
His
some
Majesty
monastery
honors
wine.
us with his visit. And as we know, Gunslin absolutely
apologize,
hates
sir.
him.
He can hate all he wants,
Monastery
as long
where?
as he does no damage. Ulrich, what have you got to say about it?
Me? Well, I'm not sure what you're implying.
I'm speaking about the Rutard incident. You were there, weren't you?
Oh, well, that's just a small misunderstanding. We've sorted it out and everything's settled.
My ears must be deceiving me. Are you defending Rutard? Besides, if his men attacked yours, as I've heard, then we have a good reason to punish him.
What happened there?
And a full cup.
Leave nothing out.
I don't like Rutard, true.
I apologize,
In
sir.
this case, it
Which
really
line?
was nothing.
Right.
Everyone in the city gossiped about it. I heard there were several dead.
Did you? That's grossly exaggerated. I don't think Rutard
Sir?
will cause any trouble. He is sensible enough not to draw attention
Thank you,
to
waiter.
himself while the king is here.
That's true. Because if we don't do something about him, the king himself will put an end to him, and soon.
Unless he puts an end to us
I fancy
first.
some Tokai.
God knows
Refill,
what he
boy.
wants to tell us.
If nothing happened, there's no point in dwelling on it. Let's move on.
I'm sorry, Andreas, but I wouldn't brush it off so quickly. Why do I have the feeling you're not telling us the whole truth?
Well, thank the...
Are you accusing me of lying?
Those are strong words, my friend. Nobody said anything like that, did they?
Then why doesn't he tell us what really happened,
I'm not keeping anything from you, but there's little truth to the rumors circulating around the town. Yes, Rutard and I had a little disagreement, but we ended it quickly because his daughter wanted to get involved. I didn't want to expose the girl to any unpleasant sights.
So Rutard is hiding behind his own daughter's skirts?
As if it wasn't enough that he sent his son to die defending the city.
All right. If you really don't have anything new to say, let's turn the page.
Things have got out of order in the town. Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels. It's not only barbaric, but also illegal. I could understand it with mercenaries, students, and other scum of all kinds, but city councillors?
Be specific, Forsooker. Are you blaming one of us?
Waiter,
Ah,
get me
and
white.
look who spoke first.
First of all, it wasn't a duel. It was supposed to be an honorable combat. and I didn't even take part in it.
And that's the only
hang
reason
around
you're
me.
still here
Vanish,
on the
you hear
council
me?
and not in the pillory.
If you want to blame somebody,
can I say?
you should point the
There's a
finger
nice
at
view
the
from
youngster
here.
who's...
I'll have you all out of here.
Really?
Never mind.
I think I might have
I
something to say on
suspect
the
the
way out.
gentleman from the city's
out of here,
sword fighting
I beg
school
you,
brought this
just
custom
vanish.
to us. It's now run by the German Menhard. Who knows who that fellow is?
Don't be ridiculous, Forsooker. You act like you've
Everything
never
in
been
order?
a fight
Not
yourself.
quite, but I think you might be able to help me.
What can I help you with, sir?
I left my gloves in the chapel. I took them off to pray, but then I rushed here and forgot to take them. I can't just get up and walk out now, but if you disappear for a little while...
More pressing than the open contempt of the whole
I
town.
really shouldn't, sir.
A fine servant you are.
We'll soon be the laughing stock of the whole town.
You can rest assured the whole town is already laughing at us all day long.
Hey,
So
waiter,
what if they have one
pour
more
me some
reason?
monastery wine.
My words exactly. The town council is squabbling constantly at the Emperor Charles, and no one is left unscathed.
And you, a councillor, let people throw dirt on our work?
Das war der, den ich kein Wein schenken soll, ne? Damn it.
I'd soon be out of customers.
Ah, to hell with it. We'll never get anywhere like this. Why waste our time?
Since there's the eternal dispute over the cathedrals, the building of the church is dragging on, and in the meantime, they are calling diocesan pilgrimages to settlers, right under our noses. It's just a village with a monastery, and they are going to make a royal mining city. Why can't we build faster? Hire more craftsmen, start with night
Hey,
shifts.
waiter!
Because those
Pour me some
so-called craftsmen
I
are a
apologise, sir.
band of
Which one?
parasites.
Are you
You pay
colorblind?
them,
White!
they come late, or report sick, and if they do come, their work is shit, and you have to pay someone else to put it right.
Good, sir.
It's a waste of time. I
You,
tell
lad!
a waste
You look
of time.
familiar to me.
Adam, don't
Have we
interrupt
met?
proceedings with your drunken ranting. Even if you are in the right. And as for you,
I really couldn't say, sir.
haven't you noticed there's a wall?
I have a feeling I've
Are the
spoken with you
experts
before,
from far
too.
off supposed to work as a
Or with
city
someone who
under
looks a hell of a lot
Besides,
like you.
I get the feeling there's something other than the welfare of the city behind your complaints.
Oh, you do? Do you? And what would that be?
Like, for instance, that you'd like to have your own altar
Oh,
there?
hi.
So what if
And
I
a
would?
full cup.
Hold your horses, gentlemen. That space in the side nave is mine.
Then hell freezes over, my friend. Your place is at least 2 steps behind mine.
Sir?
A swordsmith dares to insult me? Ha!
It's you.
I think not.
I see you've come
Excuse
up in the
me.
world. From a
You wanted to
bathhouse
buy
boy
yourself
to a
an
waiter.
altar in the cathedral.
You'll go a long
Just
way.
like you bought yourself
Might
a
make
seat in
councillor
this council.
one day.
How dare you? I
You're a
acquired
merry
my
soul,
seat
lad.
for the services
I like that.
our guild provided and still provides to the crown.
Well, I hope you're not supplying equipment to the army. If that's all they have, they would be defeated by that bunch of ne'er-do-wells from the alehouse on Hopbrink.
What ne'er-do-wells?
Those wrestlers of theirs, of
Hey,
course.
waiter, pour me some Takai.
People from the whole town go to watch them brawl.
Oh, this is news to me.
Because it has all been sorted out. Not long ago, the guards raided and threw them all out.
Ah, yes, I had forgotten. What do we
Thank
have
you,
to
waiter.
discuss next?
Oh.
I'm telling you, something is being planned. Oh, I doubt it. No one's gonna tackle Rootard.
Azonal Gyurcsek össze. A legjobb katonaikat. És kelkinek útra!
Ein Fuß und ein Lockenkopf. Oh, das ist echt gefährlich, Henry. Die Schuhe, ey. Er erkennt mich nicht. Okay.
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
Oh.
Like this plan of false!
Kamera ist ausgefallen. Un momento. Da bin ich wieder.
Come now, Father. Put a little life into your dying. Seen more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at one than here. I hoped I'd never see this fortress again in my life.
Unpleasant memories?
You have no idea. I didn't part ways with my father on entirely good terms. 20 years ago.
And now you're 2 decades older and wiser. At your Ujit's parish, you spread the word of God to your flock, and you saved my neck and Henry's too. I'd say your father should be proud of you.
None of that matters a damn to him.
Who knows? Maybe that 20 years has changed a thing or two.
You know what? Let's drop the subject.
Willst du mir jetzt echt sagen, der Vater von ihm ist noch am Leben?
Do you know any of the guests here?
Most of them I'm seeing for the first time in my life. It's a pretty varied company. We've had bandits, nobles, burghers, a priest, and even a rabbi coming together here. It's like the start of some joke.
Wait a moment. Rabbi, you say? The Kuttenberg rabbi?
Yeah. He came with a retinue. But for now, they keep him mostly to themselves. Maybe you should go and welcome some of them. After all, this used to be your home. And you're a spiritual man too, so you should have something in common.
I wouldn't be too sure. But I suppose I can try.
Muss ich jetzt echt wieder mit Godwin spielen?
Who's that French fellow you brought here from Malachov?
The great Baron Brabant. Been everywhere, knows everything, and has the keys to half the kingdom. He's got more fairy tales than my old nanny.
Can he be trusted?
He's a blabbermouth, but a harmless one. Besides, he defended Kuttenberg, and you know how that went. If he were on Sigismund's side, he'd hardly have been locked up with me.
How does it feel to breathe free air again?
What can I say? You can never truly appreciate freedom until someone locks you up for a while.
Or until you become a priest.
No fear of that in my case. I intend to enjoy life to the full. Wine, women, and song.
What do you plan to do now you're a free man again?
What do you think? Get drunk, woo one of the local wenches, and wake up in the morning with no hose and a head like a church bell.
Have you perchance forgotten we're supposed to be deciding the future of the kingdom here?
I'll leave that to the older and wiser. And duller.
Dear me. I'd rather creep off into some corner with a full wineskin. But I suppose I'll have to introduce myself to the rest of the guests, eh?
Indeed you should. After all, you are one of the lords of Rabosh.
Oh, don't start with that. I'd like to steer clear of the old man as long as I can.
In that case, you should sound out Radzig and Hanush and find out what they're actually planning.